Good morning, respected judges. We at Team.exe and we present Sahayak, a generative AI powered multilingual voice assistant, purpose built to serve as the intelligent frontline desk for modern banking. Sahayak reimagines customer service by replacing rigid IVR system with a conditional context aware and linguistically inclusive AI experience that understands, acts, and responds just like a human agent. Despite digital transformation in banking, customer support remains constrained by legacy systems. Prolonged wait timings and frustrating IVR menus lead to high call abandonment. Language barriers exclude non English speakers, particularly in rural and semi urban regions. Operational inefficiencies burden call centers with high volume of repetitive, low complex queries. Vulnerable user segment, the elderly and digitally less fluent, face accessibility challenges. These limitations collectively degrade customer experience while inflating operational costs for financial institutions. To address these gaps, we introduce Sahayak, a conversational Gen AI voice assistant that enables natural, multilingual interaction with banking system. A customer speaks naturally in their preferred language. This transcribes speech to text, detects language and intent, retrieves relevant context from banking knowledge bases, executes secure transaction via backend APIs, responds with natural, expressive language output. There is no menus, no hold times, just seamless conversation. Example use cases would be I want to block my debit card. Initiate secure card blocking workflow. मेरा account balance क्या है? Instant bank readout. Sahayak introduces several differentiating innovations that set it apart from conventional IVR or rule-based chatbots. First, conversational Gen AI voice, a first of its kind application of fine-tuned LLMs for real-time banking voice transactions in Indian languages. Second, multilingual and mixed language support handles English, Tanglish, and code switching, which is essential for India's linguistic diversity. Third, RAG-based factual grounding eliminates hallucinations by retrieving responses from bank-proof documents. Fourth, voice biometric integration enables passive authentication during natural conversations, reducing friction without compromising security. Fifth, context-aware conversations maintains history across multiple turns and handles interruptions and topic shifts gracefully. Sixth, intelligent human handoff transfers to human agent with full conversation summary, intent history, and suggests next step. Seventh, omni-channel ready, a single echo support voice, WhatsApp, mobile apps, and branch kiosk deployments. And eighth, real-time personalization dynamically tailors responses based on customer profile, account type, and past interactions. These capabilities deliver enterprise-grade intelligence previously unavailable in traditional telephony systems. Sahayak is built on a modular microservices-based architecture with the following core components. For speech to text, we use Whisper Large V3 fine Indian accents along with Vakyansh for low resource languages. For language detection, we employ a fast text classifier with confidence scoring for over 10 languages. The conversation manager is a stateful session handler that maintains context, turn talking, and interruption logic. The generative AI code uses LLama 3 and 8 to 70 billion parameters, fine-tuned with the long range on 50,000 banking dialogues. For retrieval augmented generation, we use a vector database like FAISS or Pinecode with embeddings from bank policies, RBI circulars, and product documents. The action engine is an API gateway that orchestrates calls to core banking, CRM, fraud management, and payment systems. For text to speech, we use Koki TTS or AWS Poly with expressive language specific neural voices. And for authentication, we use voice biometrics along with OTP and PIN for multiple factor security. The end-to-end flow is voice input, then speech to text, then language detection, then intent understanding using LLM and RAG, then action execution, and finally text to speech response. Latency is optimized through caching, model quantization, and edge deployment, ensuring the real-time conversational experience. The solution is technically feasible today, leveraging mature AI infrastructure. Mature STT and TTS models exist for Indian languages with acceptable accuracy. Open source LLM like Llama 3 and Gemma enable on-premises deployment for data sovereignty. RAG frameworks like LangChain and Llama Index simplify knowledge graph. Banking APIs are increasingly standardized under initiatives like UPI, BBPS, and Open Banking, and cloud and edge infrastructure support elastic scaling. Now, regarding key risk and mitigation strategies. First, for STT accuracy in noise environments, we use bad filtering along with noise resilient models and fallback prompts. Second, for LLM hallucinations, we implement RAG grounding with confidence threshold and human escalation for low confidence responses. For latency exceeding 2 seconds, we apply model quantization, caching, and edge deployment. Fourth, for data privacy and regulatory compliance, we offer an on-premises deployment option with encrypted data at rest and in transit along with full audit trials. And fifth, for API integration with legacy systems, we use a middleware abstraction layer and follow an incremental rollout starting with read-only operations before moving to write operations. Sahayak delivers measurable value across stakeholders. For retail customers, it provides instant 24/7 support in their native language with no wait times. For elderly and rural users, the accessible voice interface eliminates digital literacy barriers. For bank employees, it reduces cognitive load and shifts focus from repetitive queries to complex problem solving. Center operation, it delivers 50 to 70% call deflection and 30 to 40% reduction in operational costs. For bank management, it results in higher CSAT scores, improved first call resolution, and enhanced brand perception. And for regulatory compliance, it ensures standardized, auditable interactions aligned with RBI guidelines. The result is inclusive, efficient, and scalable banking support. Sahayak follows a SaaS-based commercial model with following pricing. First, pay-per-call with variable pricing based on automation volume. Second, subscription licensing with a fixed monthly fees for enterprise deployments. And third, integration services include custom API employment and deployment support. Now, for the go-to-market roadmaps, we have phase one is prototype development with 2 to 3 languages and core intents. Phase two is pilot deployment with a regional bank to gather feedback. Phase three is commercial launch with full multilingual support. And phase four is scaling across multiple banks and expanding to omni-channel channels. Regarding scalability pathways, we can extend to WhatsApp banking and mobile apps face interfaces. We can deploy at ATM kiosks and branch interactive voice booths. We can integrate with contact centers infrastructures like Cisco Genesis. We can expand to additional languages and custom banking workflows. Sahayak is not merely an incremental upgrade, it is a fundamental reinvention of how banks connect with their customers. By combining generative AI, multilingual voice intelligence, and enterprise scale security, we deliver a solution that is accessible, scalable, and transformative. It reduces operational cost, eliminates language barriers, and empowers millions of users with truly inclusive banking. Thank you.